What's up? It's me, Mystery, and welcome to the first tutorial for Super Mario Bros. X. Specifically, the X2 version, as the other versions are not as popular compared to this one, and I think this is more beginner-friendly for people who have no idea what SMBX is. So first, before we get into what's good about this Mario editor engine and why you should use it and how to use it, some basics in this video. I'll go over more advanced stuff in future tutorials, I suppose. But first off, let's download it, right? So you're gonna want to go to this website. URL is here, or just Google SMBX2, and you should find this site. Of course, there is a full other site for SMBX that includes forums for everything that will help you if you're more interested in learning it all on your own. But for the purpose of this video, I'm going to show you the SMBX2 website, and you just click download, and then you just scroll down to this download here, and this will give you the latest version. And if you already have a previous version, you can download the newest version patch and patch it yourself using this download. Alrighty, now that that's out of the way, we can just go straight into the game once you get everything set up. The launcher is going to give you an option to play levels or create levels, and when you click create, you will be greeted with a empty void here, and you're going to have to click to the file and click new, then click level. We're not going to be looking at the world editor or NPCs. We're going to be looking at just creating a new level, and boom. When that happens, you will be greeted with this slightly less black void expanse of nothing here. But now we can move it around with the arrow keys, and we can start adding stuff in with the cursor and going through all of these menus that include every tile set and stuff. So SMBX includes Super Mario Bros. 1, 2, 3, and World, as well as some random stuff. That is lots of original user-made stuff that was added for the SMBX2 version by the developers of that. Like, I think one of their OCs is in this. I don't know. There was definitely for other versions of this editor. Okay, yeah, I'm getting it confused with something else. Ignore that. So let's look at the main three different types of things or items that you can add to your level. First is NPCs, of course, so we can get the just plain old Goomba and Adam in there. You see he's already ready to go, moving back and forth. There's also some projectiles here that we can hook up to generators to have them fire off naturally, but I won't look too far into that advanced stuff in this video. We're just going to go with the basics, and you can see that lots of different stuff is here. But NPCs can also include just besides bosses and enemies, it includes power-ups. Also ladders and vines are included. And then with the SMB3, we have some NPCs that you can actually just interact with, like this toad here. And very simply, you just click right here to talk message, and you type whatever you want, and then boom, you already have an NPC you can talk to. It's that easy. Finally, there's Mario World's NPC list. Definitely the fullest. Even includes Yoshi. How fun. Yeah, lots of different stuff here that might need its own video in the future. I don't know what all I'm going to do with these tutorials yet, but moving on, here is the blocks. They are self-explanatory. They just have collision for Mario and other enemies to stand on and bounce off of and everything. some blocks are a little special. Like if we go to SMB3 here, we have the hurt blocks. These will all do damage and hurt the player if you touch them. And yeah, let's move on to backgrounds, because I mean, what else is there to blocks? And these you can just walk through. They are strictly just for looks to spice up your level. We can add in some fence posts here and all kinds of other stuff. You can see that there is water right here, and I'm actually going to go to Mario World here because there is the water bubble. This will be good for our water tutorial thing. There's also quicksand as well. I'll place a little quicksand over there for that later. And yeah, the player can walk through all of these. This water bubble is not going to have water in it right now because that's just not how it works. You have to add the water with the water button located up here by the player flags. These are important because once clicked on, they give you this little flag, and this is actually where the player will start the level. If you want 2 players, you have to put the player 2 flag here as well, and you just place it on a separate block. Sure, why not? And now you're probably thinking, why does the level still have this? How do I keep my level from looking so drab? Well, let's pull up this over here, the gears. These are the section settings. This is the most important feature. You cannot make levels without this, pretty much. All of this stuff is a little bit more advanced, but I can make separate videos for those as well if anyone is interested. So first off, we have the resize section button, which you can make your levels larger or smaller, but it's limited to 1 screen. So we click the green part, move it out, move it in, and then when you click apply, it will change the size of the level you're in. And here we have the background selector. Well, let's just do they have it? Where's SMB1? I forget what that looks like. Just clouds. Where's the hills? Oh well. Oh, here it is. There we go. Get an all-stars version thing. Music, yes. So this is how you select all your music. This is all the pre-made stuff here. But if you click custom and then select a file from your computer, you can include any music you want. But Super Mario RPG came out recently, so let's do this. Sure, cool. If you want to turn the music off while you're in the editor, you can adjust this here. This does not reflect the normal game. This is just for your leisure, I guess. Here's some more section settings where we can change the scrolls. We can make the screen scroll, or have a wrap. That's what it's called. I can't talk. When you go right, you'll pop out left here. Same with the vertical thing. When you go up or go down, you'll pop up on the other side of the screen. Off-screen exit is whenever you walk off-screen, then the level will automatically end. One-way scrolling means when you go right, you cannot go back. This is similar to SMB1 and Lost Levels, which have this mechanic. And then underwater makes the level completely underwater, which I completely forgot to show before we get into the other stuff, since it's pretty advanced and not as used. Let's go with the water real quick, which is as simple as doing this. Let's see, how specific should we make it? You want to make it as accurate as it can be. I think that should be fine. But yeah, you just select the amount that you want to be water, and then boom, we now have some water, and this will work in game. We'll test the level at the end, show that it all works, and then we can do the same for quicksand. There's our little quicksand block there. That works. I'm going to go over all of this here in a minute, but let's finish out with section settings. This will make your level dark. All of these are just ambient effects. You'll have to mess with them on your own because this adjusts all the darkness. This adjusts the player's light in the darkness so that if there's a dark level, that the player will emit light and they can walk around and be seen. This is similar to the dark ghost house theme in Mario Maker 2. Moving on, we have some weather effects that are pretty nice looking. We can have rain, snow, fog, and we can also have screen effects as well. These include different filters too, so we can make it look like a Game Boy, like Super Mario Land maybe. Then here we have the timer. If you want your level to have a timer, then here you go. This is set to 40. I accidentally changed it. And yeah, some of this stuff is just like, in case you want the timer to be in beat with the music. If you had like a music level, I guess, you can use this. But yeah. Some of this stuff that I'm not explaining completely, like this setting, for example, you don't really need it. It's just like for very specific kind of levels you might want to do. Just to show this real quick, I'm going to give him some text. Okay. Cool. This is the worst tutorial on the internet. Alright, let's go over some of these buttons here. Obviously this is the new file button. This is to open a level file, save, save as, undo, redo, copy, cut, paste. To show how that works, all I gotta do is, in case we want more bubbles here, I'd like to right click and click copy, and then click this button. And this gives our cursor here. And if we click the block, that is where the copy and paste object will go. So we can go ahead and make ourselves a fun little challenge. We have to climb through the water bubbles here. What next? Let's do oh wow, these are a little odd because they're not to the grid, which is this button here. This is the snap to grid button. So you see that this is a grid that I have. To make this show up, you have to go to View and then click Show Grid. Sorry, this is my second take of recording this. I'm getting out of order on showing things, but there we go. This is moved just naturally with my cursor, and then we can click this again to continue snapping things to the grid. Okay, this is the grab. Just grabs the screen, moves it around easily. This is the cursor, select tool, eraser. Hold down the click and it will erase things. You don't need to erase anything right now. This is the music slider, I already showed that. This will pause animations so things don't move. This might help you have better performance on the editor. So if you have a low-end PC like mine, it could help, but I think it's fine. I haven't had many issues keeping animations on. This is the debugger and lots of advanced things that you probably won't need. This is stuff we've already gone over. I believe there's also... Is there settings for water? Okay, there's not. In previous versions, there's water settings. Sometimes I get them mixed up. These buttons will lock assets to where they cannot be edited. That locks all the blocks in the level. I can't move them. I can move other things. So if you're done with like making the level layout, you can lock that. So if you're adding in coins or background, you can do that. Then yeah, we've came full circle here. This button is just a more precise search tool for finding things that you need in the vast amount of additions here. I mean, you're just gonna have to experiment, you know, because most of this stuff, if you're familiar with the series, you can kind of just guess that, well, it's a Spiny. When you plop him in there, he works like a Spiny, you know. Stuff like all these NPC settings and stuff I can go over in a future video, but I think that'll do it for now. Let's test this, which we can do by clicking here and test level. If you want to test your episode exactly, you click Start Game, but that's for later down the line. Let's do test level, and this will load up a editor version of the game. That's a little slow. So let's wait for that. And there. There we go, everything's loaded, everything works. We can jump on our Yosh, bonk the Goomba, press up when you see exclamation marks, and there's text. Wow, look at all that. The quicksand works, the water works, and boom. When we exit, the level ends, because off-screen exit was triggered. Okay, well, that was definitely better than my last take. Was this video any good? Did it help you at all? Please let me know. I wanted to make a tutorial because, oh shoot, I'm gonna die to a Goomba. I wanted to make a tutorial because there really isn't that many tutorials for SMBX, especially not any, recent ones. So, yeah. If you want to get into SMBX and stuff, I suggest joining my Discord, which will be on my channel description and my channel page to join that. And yeah, I can answer any questions there, or can answer any questions in the comments. Hopefully this is a good beginner tutorial. If it is, then please let me know what things you would like to see in future tutorials. Warps, layers, events, all of that stuff. Could definitely have its own video, because it's a lot to get into, but once you learn it, it's very easy and it's very chillaxed. So yeah, I think that's about it. Once again, thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed it. I cut my music out because I exited the tab. Great. Yeah, subscribe if you're new, like the video if you liked it, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye bye.